Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the sanitarium, Lee wants Penelope to admit it. She tasted commodity off about her, a sense of shame, when she was staying with them. She didn't want to believe that Jack would cheat on her, but also the whole Sheila thing came up. You weren't anything special, Penelope. You were just one of numerous. She accuses her family of knowing all along that her hubby was Luna's father. That's why you wanted to keep it a secret. Because Luna's father is Jack. At Bill's place, Luna tells Bill she'd do anything to stay there and not go back to jail. He tells her she needs to decelerate down and follow the rules. From outdoors, Liam's voice calls out and asks if Bill is home. Bill tells Luna to scram and also answers the door. Liam asks why the door was locked. It's no way locked. Bill argues that he sometimes locks the door. Liam reminds him he no way does, that's why he has security. Is commodity going on? At the Precipice house, Steffy can't believe Finn took her up on a secret autumn appointment. They tease each other and spoon. She knows he's been trying to get her to stop allowing about the achievement, but she has news for him. I'm back at Forrester Creations. Finn presumes this has to do with her plan and her friend Daphne. Steffy confirms she's about to put her plan in stir and take the company back from Hope and Carter. They sit, and Finn figures the less he knows the better. Steffy assures him good will triumph over wrong. She remarks that she showed restraint with Hope before, and he's proud of her. He notes that one good thing came out of all this: her parents are back together. Steffy no way would have wished for this in a million times, but the topmost thing came from it. Her father's eyes were eventually opened to a woman willing to stand by him. And it was Aunt Brooke. Finn cuddles his woman. And recaps that Ridge has eventually realized Taylor is the one for him. Devotion is commodity they know all too well. They kiss. At the sanitarium, Lee continues pushing for Poppy to come clean. My ex-husband is Luna's father. Lee recaps that they opened up their home to her, but she set her sights on her hubby. Poppy demurs. Lee remarks on how near she and Jack were, and recalls that when she blazoned her gestation, she wouldn't tell anyone who the father was. She should just admit the verity. Just also, Jack walks by and tells Lee he got her communication. Lee snarks, just in time. Jack greets Poppy and Lee tells him to cut the crap and refers to their dirty little secret. In Lee's office, Jack asks, dirty little secret? Lee says it's commodity she felt for a long time, during their entire marriage. She knew commodity was going on in their home right under her nose. Jack doesn't know what she's talking about. Lee snaps, oh, sure you do'n't. Neither does she. Jack still doesn't know what she's talking about. He cheated on her with Sheila and paid for that by losing their marriage. Lee cries that she got her son from that. She'd take that treason over this any day. Jack can't understand what could be worse than that. Lee says, you have, Jack. With her. My own family. At Bill's place, Liam thinks commodity is over with his father. Bill plays dumb. Liam points out he's questioning him and he's not indeed yelling at him. He's been segregating himself and Liam wants to know what's going on. Luna eavesdrops as Bill tries to move Liam. Him working from home is a good thing, it means he trusts him. Liam knows how important he loves being in his office, his area. So, I'm asking you, is everything okay? Liam goes on that he's upset about Bill, who's sluggishly turning himself into a hermit. Bill demurs, that's in magnification. Liam says it's not. Bill complains that he needs me time. Liam explodes at the fresh weirdness, who talks like that? Bill tells his son he has everything under control. Liam asks, you have what under control? He asks if there's a situation Bill is dealing with right now. Bill says no, and insists he's misunderstanding what's going on. It's just, I'm realizing there are other effects to concentrate on in life besides work. Liam groans. It's Luna. At the precipice house, Steffy and Finn continue to talk about her parents and why she fell for a man with a disunited heart, much like her father when she grew up. Finn tells her she and the kiddies are his world. Steffy appreciates this about him, as well as how probative he's been of her mama. Finn teases about Taylor living with them and Steffy thinks she'll move in with her pater. She wonders about Finn's parents. Would they ever reunite? Finn thinks that boat has sailed. Steffy says he doesn't talk about them or what it was like growing up. Finn thinks it's sad they got disassociated, but he sees both sides. Finn says his pater did his mama wrong and he can't suppose of what would hurt his mama further than the taradiddle he told about how he was born. In Lee's office, Jack tells Hi's ex-wife he was hopeful when he got her textbook. He allowed. Eventually they'd made some progress, but it's the same old paranoid Lee. He figures the two of them were having some kind of argument and he got dragged into it. Poppy tells him she told her they didn't sleep together. Jack feels bad for Poppy, Lee was always so hard on her. Lee hisses at him to stop. She can't stand hearkening to him defend her family. She tells him she did a maternity test on Luna and Tom wasn't the father. Just say the words. You had an affair. They betrayed her in the worst way possible and created another love child for Jack. Luna. Luna is your son. Liam Spencer has a fresh plot coming up, so suckers are agitated to see what's ahead for him. Liam will ultimately go back on the frontal burner with a story that's outside his usual box. Liam breaking free from his old love triangle with Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester. Could that mean a new woman is on the horizon for Liam? There's no evidence yet on what Liam's romantic future will look like, but he deserves another chance at love. Liam has made plenitude of miscalculations due to all his flip-flopping between Steffy and Hope, but that's just another great reason for him to fall for someone differently. Perhaps Liam will look beyond his spouses when it comes to his dating pool. Although Ivy Forrester preliminarily showed interest in another chapter with Liam, he might move on with someone completely new rather. Daphne Rose might be a possibility after she's done carrying out her Carter Walton scheme with Steffy, though it would obviously be complicated. Liam may not authorize of the pain Daphne's about to beget Hope, so that could be a hitch when it comes to Liam potentially falling for Daphne. That said, foreigner effects have happened on this cleaner, so we can't rule out Liam and Daphne as a pairing option. Of course, another controversial couple idea might be pairing Liam up with Poppy Nozawa. Since Poppy is Bill Spencer's former honey, we could get behind the messiness of Liam having sympathy for Poppy. Once Liam gets updates on Bill keeping Luna Nozawa hidden at his manse on house arrest, he may side with Poppy about this being a terrible plan. Bill has compassion for Luna and the struggles she faced growing up, but Liam could have compassion for Poppy and her problem child traits rather. No matter how all the Luna maternity drama plays out, Poppy is going to need someone to lean on. Could Liam become that person for Poppy in a major romantic twist? Naturally, it's also possible the show will simply debut a brand new womanish character down the road. Some lovely lady to the oil for Liam when the time is right, so that's another option to consider. Whatever the case, our prognostications suggest that Liam will find love again sooner or laterly, so both Hope and Steffy could get a shock depending on who he falls for. Liam's coming plot will protest off at some point, so we'll bring you more news as details crop.